The old pickup truck coughed and sputtered as Sarah drove toward Willow Creek. Days of relentless rain had turned the dirt road into thick mud. Her hands gripped the steering wheel tightly. The call she received was short but desperate: a dog trapped inside a flooded barn, abandoned after the storm. Sarah was an experienced animal rescuer. She had seen pain before, but something about this call stayed with her. When she reached the barn, the smell of stagnant water and decay filled the air. Broken wood and debris lay scattered everywhere. Then she heard it, a faint whimper, barely carried by the wind. She stepped into the cold water, wading deeper into the barn. Her heart raced. In the far corner, she found him, thin, mud-covered golden retriever, shivering behind a fallen beam. The water had risen to his chest. His eyes were filled with fear and exhaustion. Gently, Sarah pushed the heavy beam aside. The dog didn't resist. He was too tired to fight. When she lifted him into her arms, he felt painfully light. His ribs pressed against her hands. He rested his head on her shoulder, trusting her completely. Wrapped in a blanket in the truck, the dog finally stopped trembling. Sarah took him to her small animal sanctuary and gave him a name: Hope. Hope's recovery was slow. He was malnourished, sick, and deeply traumatized. Loud noises made him flinch. Sudden movements sent him hiding. But Sarah and her team were patient. They fed him gently, treated his wounds, and gave him something he hadn't felt in a long time: kindness. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Slowly, Hope changed. His tail began to wag. His eyes softened. He learned to play again, to trust again, to love again. One quiet afternoon, Sarah sat in the garden as Hope lay peacefully at her feet. His fur shone in the sunlight. His eyes were bright, full of life. Hope was no longer just a rescued dog. He was proof that even after abandonment, after fear, after loss, love can still heal. And even in the darkest storms, hope always survives.